against Munster, didn't panic. What about that execution from Munster? And Lisati has the try.
Should I buy Lisati? That's a question that a lot of people are going to be asking this week for sure. We're going to break down some of the information that we have to determine whether you guys should or shouldn't buy Lisati. First up, let's just have a look at his previous games here. So he's had a few other games here with around that 65-minute mark. Got a 51 here with a try. Got a 41 here without the try. And obviously, again, this weekend, he got the 74 with the try. A lot of the stats that people will miss looking at Lisati is that it says here he has zero turnover tackles. But when we go over to fantasy stats, it actually has him at 2 turnover tackles. So I think that, we're looking at the turnover tackles here, plus the try, and the increased minutes from what he should have got do make his number at 74 look a lot better. Will he get 74 next week? I doubt it. Will he make you money? He's going to make a lot of money for you this next weekend if you choose to pick him up. But the following weeks is where we get a bit worried about him. He's obviously playing in Blaw's spot right now. And Blaw's expected coming back in round 3. So if Blaw does come back and take Lisati's spot there, it's going to completely kill his money-making opportunities. But we're not really sure what's happening with Blaw yet. So it definitely is a risk. If you want to take a punt on him, high risk, high reward sort of guy, he's going to make you a lot of money if you get on him early. Would I buy him this week? Personally, I'm not buying him this week. I think there's other options you can jump on. Just because of the fact that we look at here the subs on the weekend. Alec McDonald went off in the first 36 seconds, took Tua Kamikamicha off the bench straight away. Their rotation was already out of whack. 58 minutes in here, we got Harry Grant coming off, so now Wishart's out of their rotation. So already 2 subs they wouldn't have made in a normal game has already taken off. Then we come into the 73rd minute. Lisati actually gets subbed off. The same minute, 73rd minute, 20 seconds later, Will Warbrick goes down with a HIA and Lisati comes straight back on. So we probably would have expected around that 73 minutes. In a normal game without injuries, I would say maybe less, maybe 65 to 70 minutes. So just something to keep in mind as well, that he isn't going to get that 80 minutes every week. He isn't going to get that 42 tackles, that try, all those turnover tackles every week. So I think we'll see a big fall from grace on Lisati's score this weekend against the Dragons. You also look at his run meters here at 150, and not once in his career has he been over 120. So he had a career high in run meters, career high in tackles. I think that 74 will be his outlier score. And the risk obviously is that Blaw comes back in round 3 and completely ruins him as an option. I think it's very likely that he comes out, brains it in round 2, gets you a 50, steals a bench spot in round 3 when Blaw comes back, and he just cannibalizes Joe Chan as well. I think Joe Chan and Lisati share that one edge spot, and I think it makes them both not an option. I think one of them will be good to keep, whether it's Joe Chan or Lisati, but it's just who gets that spot, we don't know yet. So I think there is a big risk in taking him when there's other much safer guys around his price point that we can grab this week. And we'll have a look at those guys in some other videos as well. So, and if you are considering Lisati, just consider all the information about him before just looking at his 74 and jumping on him. All right, guys, if you enjoyed that one, just drop us a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.